Okay, I'm sorry, my video is too long for Flipgrid. It's more than 3 minutes, so I just hope you enjoy. Here is my final project. Okay, here I go. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want you to consider that Adnan Syed, who is described in episode 1 of Serial as a well-liked, goofy, smart kid who was on honor roll and was an EMT, is innocent of the murder of Hae-Min Lee. In episode 1, when Adnan discovered that Hae's body was found, he cried and was in disbelief that they made a mistake and identified the wrong body, that he himself called Detective O'Shea but was too upset that his friend Krista had to take the phone and explain that they just wanted information. Continuing on, more on episode 9, when Adnan returned to school, many described him as blank and he cried a lot. Even one of his teachers said he was tense and unresponsive. Now, to me, that doesn't sound like someone who would have killed someone would feel towards the person they killed. In episode 2, when Adnan was crowned Junior Prom King, he gave up his dance with Junior Prom Queen to dance with Hae to her song. Who was Junior Prom Queen? Yes, Jay Wilde's girlfriend, the same Jay who is Adnan's only witness. Now, Jay can't even get his own story right. In episode 4, Jay gave 3 different stories on where the location of where he saw Hae's body. He told detectives he first saw her body in the Best Buy parking lot. Then in his second story, he saw the body at Edmondson Avenue. Then in his last story, he saw it at Patapsco State Park. You'd think he'd remember where you saw something so shocking as that, right? Let's not forget that, and also in episode 4, Jay gave detectives a different story on where Adnan said when he was going to kill Hae. He told them first that Adnan told him he was going to kill Hae the day of the murder. Then Adnan told him 4 or 5 days before. But then he never did. He never had a motive. Interesting, right? What else was interesting, in episode 1, they said there was no physical evidence besides some fingerprints left in Hae's car. No hair, no fiber, no DNA. They said that Hae was to have been killed around 2:36 p.m., but in episode 1, Asia McClain said she saw Adnan at the Woodland Public Library and said he was still there when she left at 2:40 p.m. In episode 5, they mentioned using cell phone tower pings to say where Adnan was during the day of Hae's murder. Well, in their own research, they found out that cell phone records can be inaccurate and the evidence can be indismissible. They also pick up a large territory, meaning that they aren't very accurate to where someone was last. Lastly, jury, I want to tell you that in episode 5, when Sarah Koenig went to reenact the drive from that day, yes, she was able to make it from the school to the Best Buy at the same time, but she herself said the timing of the murder doesn't make sense. How could he do all this within the same time? He had to have done it as quickly as possible.